been and fetched a pallet collar just to create another bed. I've decided to do beds half from the bottom up and then tables half and half from the top end. That's the plan of action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another couple of those, and they're going to go on this side, and maybe another one, a littler one here. I did debate about one in the middle. I'm not sure. I don't know that there's that much space. The Make Do and Mend rack that I've got, I've just secured that to the frame with some string to stop the wind from tipping it, ready for when I do want to bring something up to put in the polytunnel. The beds are full of cardboard at the moment. I've got all sorts going on there that I need to take the tape and the labels off and everything. And the top end's not looking that much different, to be honest. But I'm really happy with my pallet collar. I think I paid about £6 for that, and it's quite a sturdy one. So I've also brought my dahlias down and put those into sandwich bags like I've seen Kerry and Claire do. I've just popped 2 in just for now, just to see how that goes. I think it's time to pack away for tonight, but I'll see you again tomorrow. Quick update on the peppers. They're all growing really well, apart from the ones that the cat jumped on. So we've got a poor little broken offering there. And this one, which is growing fab considering it's got a broken stem. What I'm really puzzled about is this one that I've just noticed, which appears to be growing variegated. Now at first I thought, is it just sun scorched where the water's hit the leaves and the sun's caught it? But it's not. The new leaves that have come through also variegated. All the rest are green. It is a golden nugget. But yeah, variegated. The storm took the side of the polytunnel out from the soil and ripped the back corner, and it's sun. Can you see the tilt on that, where the polytunnel's actually gone down on one side? And in this back corner, if you can see it, we've got a whacking hole, which is not great. Also, it took one of the guide ropes that tied to the metal fence outside as well. So there's a hole on that. And the top corner on the back as well has also got a rip. So I'll show you that one. So for now I've weighted it with some slabs until we can come down and repair all the damage. I've ordered some more tape and I've ordered some patch repair stuff. So hopefully that will do the job. It's lovely and peaceful today. Nice and quiet. Next door's is looking gorgeous with the blossom on it, and I know that it's not ideal, but I've really got no space left in the house, so I've brought down a few bits and bobs to the polytunnel. Now I'm going to put some perspex over at night, over the box, some horticultural fleece on these. We're just going to have to see how it goes, really. And I couldn't resist, so I've added to the dahlias. Beautiful. And I'll take you to the back greenhouse so you can see what's been going on in there. Hi, beautiful girls. Hey, Phoebe. Right, so this is one of the back greenhouses. So we've got potatoes chitting. Some are in under there, just a couple. We've got carrots up. We've got chives. We also have lettuce and what is that? Collies. Peas. And purple sprouting broccoli. These have only just gone in, really. Leeks and aubergines. I think the aubergines are a bit late, but... And I've got some lemon balm and sweet peas in the famous toilet rolls. Jenny from the block. We share a love of toilet rolls and have a giggle about that one. Parsley. 2 types of parsley there. And the mullein, which I sowed last autumn. And some of it overwintered, some of it didn't. Now, the one thing that is a massive fail are the sweet potatoes. They've not sprouted. They didn't sprout in water and they didn't sprout in the soil. And if anything, I think they're going a bit manky. So I don't know whether to just throw them in a bucket in a corner with some soil and just see if anything does happen, or put them in the compost. And the rose, which was going great guns and now it's died, I think. Looks pretty crispy to me. But I've just noticed these growing in the compost, I'm saying they look like a cucumber. Not sure. We'll have to wait and see what they turn into. And I've just found a random bag of onion sets. I'm not sure what they are. I think they might be Radnor. Is it Radnor? Something like that. Oops. Lost one. I don't know whether to try putting them in. It is a bit late, I think, for those now, but I hate wasting anything, really. It's high time I started fertilising the beds. Go in with the Make, Do and Mend Victory Garden theme, and the advice from Mr. Middleton's books is all about digging over the beds. Now, I'm not a big fan of digging, but yeah, titivate them up a bit. It's not going to do any harm. I'm going to use the fertiliser. He's a big fan of fish blood and bone, homemade compost, homemade fertiliser, and also commercial shop bought fertilisers. He does mention specific fertilisers like potato fertiliser and tomato fertiliser. Now, I've never seen a potato fertiliser, but I'm going to look for one and give those a go and see what happens. And I've just noticed I've got a few sprouts coming up there in the leeks as well. So that's great. Everything's doing really well in the greenhouse, actually, apart from the sweet potatoes. These were what I found in the allotment, sprouting away to themselves. And I thought, well, I've got no clue what they are, but I might give them a go. Just stick them in a bucket somewhere and see if they do anything or not. We've got Desiree, we've got Cara and Maris Piper. The King Edwards are a brand that was around in the war growing for victory time. So I've gone for that one to be authentic to the theme. It was named slightly differently, but I can't off the top of my head remember what it was. But yeah, they were actually a traditional potato back then as well. So I'm going to use those. I'm also going to try and find some more vegetables that are still around that we used back then. At the moment I'm going through things that have been recommended by Mr. Middleton as reliable and heavy yielding. There's not that many that I've found that are still around now, but I'm sure there are some, and I will find them. So I've found a pretty hefty piece of Perspex to pop over that for tonight, and I've got a couple more of these old takeaway containers I can use as little mini propagator lids for tonight. And I remembered that I'd got this in the really big leaky greenhouse at the back, and I'm not kidding you, it was filthy. I don't know what the chickens and ducks have been doing, but wow, covered it in mud. So I've given it a quick hose down. It's not perfect, but it'll do. And I'm going to tie it somehow to the frame, so if we do get more storms, it's not going to blow over. I found a tiny hole in the cover at the back that I was able to wrap some string around the frame and poke it through, and tied it to the frame. Then tied it to the table leg, and lastly tied the foot to the frame. It's not the prettiest, but hopefully it's enough to stop it falling over if the wind hits the side of the polytunnel. And this useful little plastic hole in the cardboard, perfect for 1 foot to help stabilise it. Yay! One of the other things that Mr. Middleton advises in the books is to have lovely straight lines on your beds. The man is absolutely in awe of his straight lines. He loves a good straight line. So what he advises is to take a piece of string and knot it at 9-inch intervals. So I'm going to start it there. So it's going to be quite a boring job. Right, so that's the strings knotted now, and you attach it to 2 sticks or stakes or whatever you've got really. I've got these 2 dibbers. They're only £1 from the pound shop, so I thought perfect, I'll use those. So now I've got my 9-inch measuring line for when I'm planting in the beds, and that's one of the original advices from the books.